Good evening, Lane College, Lane Knights, alumni, and all of our people that watch.
Yes, the people.
The Lane people,
All of our viewers.
My name is Justin Robinson, and I'm sitting here with my co-host De-Jon Mitchell and
What's happening?
Tyler Newkirk.
Yeah.
Newkirk.
Yeah. 2 times. Newkirk.
So we have an
Lane.
eventful week ahead of us. We've had some great events that has passed us, and we got some very important things that's coming up on this week that you guys should really know about. First things first, for all of the sophomores, juniors, and especially those graduating seniors, make sure you get your sophomore
Yeah, all of that.
all that.
Yeah,
Yep.
the proficiency.
Sophomore proficiency exam done by Wednesday, October 31st. Make sure you get that done. That is very important, especially for you graduating seniors. Because if you don't have it done by Wednesday, it opens again next spring, but you might want to get it done now, just to throw that out there to you.
October 31st to be exact. Wednesday, October 31st.
You would know that. I mean, both of you.
I'm just reading from the paper.
Two seniors,
I have a
you know.
question. So, like, what if you're a transfer student like myself? Do you still have to take this sophomore proficiency exam?
I think so.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to ask Perry, because Perry is the one to contact if you have any questions.
And Perry's also the realist, too, so she, you know.
Lovely shot.
It's just, I know, yeah.
Hey.
On tomorrow, we have a very special event going on tomorrow. The Make It Right event. It happens once every month.
Okay.
Last month I attended, and it was very, very uplifting. Like I was sitting there relaxing. I was talking, and everybody, it was a little vibe going on. Like last month we didn't do a lot of writing, but we did a lot of communicating. It was the counselor was there, and it was a lot of getting a lot of things off your chest.
No, that's the event with Dr. Rogers, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
It sounds like an event with Dr. Rogers.
It does sound like something she would be
That
on.
sounds like a Dr. Rogers event. I love Dr. Rogers, man.
I mean,
shout out.
from what I heard, that was pretty dope. I heard,
Yeah,
like you
it is.
kind of just mentioned, I heard it was pretty dope, but I also heard that it was kind of like a therapy session. Like it was like it was straight therapy.
Yeah.
Like y'all was either talking and y'all was also writing and
Yeah.
just kind of expressing yourselves and getting some things off your chest.
Yeah, like Dr. Rogers has told me, it's good to put things on paper so it won't just be crammed all in your brain. Good to put it on paper. Another thing we have to talk about is make sure, all right, semester is coming to an end, all right? We almost done. Finals in like 2 weeks, you feel me? So make sure you guys go and to return your textbooks that you're done with for this semester. You have between November 8th and the 30th to turn in your textbooks. Now remember, we get out of school on like the 20th. So I suggest that you guys go and do that between the 8th and the 19th. Just a suggestion to you.
Especially if you're done with your finals. If you don't have anything to study with your finals or anything, definitely get it in there.
Yeah, so it
they
won't
can
be
take care
like
of.
just sitting there,
Yep.
You already paid for it,
Yep.
but you gotta turn it back in. You feel me? That's the little deal we got going. You sign the paper, you gotta turn the books back in.
They also told you can keep the book bags too. They made that
Yeah,
a
you
point.
keep
up.
those.
You
So,
can keep your book
got
bags.
you a nice little Lane College
I got
book
mine.
bag.
I got mine, You feel me? I was feeling great. This Thursday we have an event. It's a forum sponsored by AVS. It is Let's Talk About Sex.
Let's talk about bubbles.
Let's talk about sex, baby. That is the forum for this upcoming Thursday at 6:30 p.m. in CMAC Auditorium. Make sure you guys go talk about that. It's very, very
important,
very well needed.
Yeah.
In today's society.
Enlightening and informational, and you feel me?
Yeah, I think we need more college campuses to talk about sex. I think some of the college campuses don't take sex seriously. Take it as a joke. That's why all these diseases are walking around. You know.
That's a situation. I call those a situation. It's a situational or a situation. One of those. And I know you don't you don't want no bumps, or let me stop, man.
No bumps, no lump.
That's why you got to go talk about it on Thursday, people.
Go talk about it so you can be, so all the knowledge you need can be up there, you know, because they don't talk about it like that in high school no more.
Yeah, you got a tongue twister like you. You got health class.
I mean, but then we don't talk about like that in health class no more like they used to.
I mean, you know, I had the old professors, they wanted to sit down and say, yes, you have this, that, the third.
My health
like
professor,
they broke it down, like straight up. Like that's what it was.
My health professor showed us everything. I was in there disgusted. I was like, I was in high school like, do I really want to do this?
Right.
I feel like we talked about weed more like in my health class.
I'm in California.
I don't know what it was. But like we had a club that I got pulled, or I don't know why I got pulled out, you feel me? But they pulled us out and made a group, and it was like, you feel me, we had to talk about weed. And we talked about weed the whole semester. Like, yeah, who knows what you can smoke it out of? And everybody raised their hand. So I can be a peach, an apple. And it's like, yeah, dog. You feel me?
Apple. You can teach
yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
but
new.
I'm not condoning it. I'm just saying, you know, this is why it's good to have these talks.
Yeah. It is.
It's you know,
it's good to have these talks, you know. People need to be
it.
uplifted on these things. You know? You can't just be sitting around here not knowing
exactly
about sex or about weed.
Just walking around.
I mean, it's here.
And a lot of people, it's crazy though, because a lot of people just they don't care. Like they just see a body, especially nowadays in college, they just see a body and.
I need that.
I need that. Right, exactly.
I need that.
And they go both ways. There's girls and guys. So.
Yeah. Don't forget either.
On the brighter note.
This Tuesday, tomorrow, Professor Pamela Peters.
Hey, 2 peas in a pot.
Is having a book signing and a lecture tomorrow at 5:30 in the CMAC Auditorium.
Book signing? What she
got a book. She wrote a book.
What you got bringing over there?
She wrote a book. It got her all the little national parks that she went to, the pictures, the writing about it, the little deerbras in there and whatnot.
The deerbras.
The deerbras.
Knock it off. Knock it off.
Deerbras are real, man.
Knock it off.
Deerbras are real.
Yeah, I know she got a lot of stories though. She be, you know, she
be traveling.
Yeah, she be in there fighting lions and tigers and
bears.
Oh wow! She told us a bunch of stories and she be fighting with some bears.
You feel me? How she be climbing up the mountains and stuff.
Like
you know,
she do a lot of stuff that I won't do. That's why I'm like, I'll live it through her.
Yeah, I will live it through her, and I thank her, you know, for giving us this opportunity. You feel me? To perfect our craft. You know, but. Enough with all of that. We'll be right back after this message.
Why are you doing all this speeding? What time you gotta be there, huh? You ain't James Bond. You ain't some GTA character. You are not on Fast and Furious, okay? This is real life, and you are a normal pedestrian. Look at a speed sign, all right? Turn off that radio. Pay attention so you don't end up killing somebody like this fool almost did to me. This message is sponsored by Lane College, the power of potential. And remember, drive carefully.
The library located in CMAC at Lane College is not only the pursuit of potential, but it is where we learn to succeed. With over a collection of 90,000 volumes of print and non-print materials, the library provides 10,942 ebooks for faculty members, students, and staff members. Sections are designed for individual study, small group study rooms, seminars, viewing rooms, and computer facilities. Staffed with 3 beautiful librarians, this is definitely where true potential is conquered.
Back to Inside the Den. This is wonderful.
This is great. This is awesome.
Man, this is the sports segment. Y'all are tripping. Turn this over. This sports. We about to get it going up. You feel me? Who we got? Who?
Hey,
Oh, this is beyond
me.
You know, it's my favorite segment. It's my favorite segment. It's my favorite segment. What can I say?
All right, well, what we got coming up first is
All right.
volleyball.
Okay.
You feel me?
I heard it was a senior night.
It was senior night.
Okay.
Big shout out to Chancey Malone, son. Big salute out to you for this season, last season. It's been great having you here playing for the volleyball team. It was great to know you as a person. She's an absolutely amazing person. So big shout out to Chancey.
She had a great game too. I don't know you personally, I'm sorry. But you had a great game, and I was actually filming the game. Y'all did wonderful. Y'all gave it to those girls, and you had a big game. Congratulations.
And we had some hilarious commentating in that game. It was by Jade
Allen and
Kayon.
Kayon.
Well, they're back in the control room right now. Oh my goodness, I watched it the other day on YouTube, and I think it was pure comedy from the start to finish. Like, what a good job to commentate a volleyball game. Shout out to them too.
Them two, they gotta do all the volleyball games.
Yeah, that was hilarious
until they graduate.
That was hilarious. It had me actually into the game too. Like, it just, I don't know, it went hand in hand.
Yeah, because the game is probably intense because we won
it was
3
turn.
sets, so that was a big deal. So big shout out to the Lady Dragons volleyball team, man.
Congrats.
Love y'all.
Congrats. Good luck on the rest of the season.
On to the next female sport, we have the girls basketball team.
Hey.
That's broke. Don't do that.
That's a situational.
That's a broke
That's a
situation.
Kobe.
Oh,
I guess I say,
hey.
no, LeBron's was a little different.
No. I have on the Kobe. This is the
You just did Alonzo.
No, LeBron, because LeBron got his form is like.
This is
Yeah, but
beyond
you said
me.
Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe is
the greatest.
But we'll stop. Yeah, I know that. 5-time
The
champion.
greatest.
5-time champion.
Yeah, you see the shirt now.
Women's basketball, Lane College.
Women's basketball.
Get money. We get sidetracked.
The basketball season has started just a little bit. You know, they didn't got the practicing. The gym is fully renovated.
Yeah, I seen it's beautiful.
It is absolutely gorgeous in there. So the women's basketball team had a scrimmage against Mount Lowe University, if I'm not mistaken, this past Thursday. They looked great. It was a great feel for them to come out and see, for the students to come out and see them. Little preview of what we need to be expecting this season.
Hopefully a better season.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there's a lot of new faces on the team too, as far as for what I've seen.
I think it's like an 80% new face on a basketball team.
What's our recruitment? Do we have a lot of JUCO transfers? I know Coach has a lot of JUCO.
I think we had a lot of JUCO.
Yeah.
We did.
That's so she keeping consistent with that.
Yeah.
JUCO transfer. JUCO transfers are good though because they're a little bit more experienced. They're not as young as like recruiting a freshman. You still kind of have some type of college experience, so making that transition from JUCO to
that learning curve.
it's a little bit more. It could be a little easier.
You talk about from high school to college.
From junior college, from junior college to college. So from junior college
they
to
have a little less of a learning curve coming from
because
a
you
JUCO.
get an experience,
on some type of college level.
On college, 'cause in junior college you're still competing against bounce backs and
Other JUCO
products. So it's good to get those type of players.
Right.
Can't forget about the men's basketball team.
Okay.
They scrimmaged Union University this past Thursday as well.
You went to that one.
Yeah,
Yes, it was 3 back-to-back games last Thursday. It was the men's basketball scrimmage against Union, the women's basketball scrimmage against Marlow University, and then the women's volleyball team. Their senior night was Thursday as well.
Okay.
So Thursday was action-packed.
Lane College.
I actually went to the men's scrimmage, and the men they look very well.
How did my boy Scott do? Is that the Scott?
Yeah.
How that's your boy? You don't.
I always say my boy. If somebody, it's just my boy because he hooping. He out there hooping, so that's my boy. That's why I say. But that dude, he
talk like
surprised.
he could
Well,
hoop.
he wowed a lot of people last season. That was my first basketball game. That was my first basketball season here last year, and that dude, I was impressed. Man, we got some good shooters. We have a lot of good pieces.
I've been working with him over the summer.
Do we have
Okay.
shooters?
I don't believe that.
We
'Cause
got
if you was working with any shooters, we'll have like a gang of different dorms here because it'd be nothing but bricks. But go ahead. Go ahead. What would you?
That was a good one.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you think about something.
We been in the solid house
But
Yeah.
to shoot in because we,
anyway,
Okay.
so the men's basketball team, they have a lot of shooters. This team, to see them in that first contest against somebody different besides themselves, they look good, but it's the beginning of the season. Work is still needed to be done. So I hope they're gonna have a great season. I'm calling it. Championship.
It's good to scrimmage too early. I love scrimmages because it gets to it allows you to see who's where they are at this point.
Yeah,
Like,
it's totally
that
raw.
was an
It's a
intense
raw
scrimmage.
atmosphere.
It's gonna be intense because it's Union and they're down the street. So it's like I always feel like if you play Union, it's gonna be some type of like little rivalry because it's like, oh, y'all down the
got both
street.
in
Like
there.
we
Like
run Jackson.
Jackson.
Yeah, like we run Jackson.
I
So
feel like we need to play them in
I don't know
during
why.
the season.
I don't know why.
Like that should
mean,
be like
they need-
Battle
they
of
need to.
Jackson. Like that
All
would
right, that should be like
that would be
Jackson
amazing.
Crosstown.
Yeah.
it's cross country.
Yeah.
We the only two colleges basketball in
Yeah.
the city.
Yeah.
Why not? We already a hub city.
Yep.
So why not? And we can play the game either at our
Yeah.
newly
That's
renovated
easy,
gym.
that's
No, they gotta
easy
come
try.
here. They gotta come here and we'll go there.
Why? Because it's new.
They gotta come.
That's
But we'll go there.
easy.
We'll go there too. We need to play them twice.
I mean, it's
Here
Jackson.
and
Ain't
there.
that
Play
a
them twice.
15-minute drive? It ain't.
It's probably not even that.
Yeah.
I live out there.
And when we go over there, we bring in a band and everybody with us
Oh
too.
yeah, we bringing the
We
whole
bringing the whole
gang, the
shebang.
band, the cheerleaders, the fan buses. We got the fire pit. That's shout out to the fire pit.
They traveled to the football game, didn't they? Did they travel to the football game this past week?
I have no idea. But speaking of the football game, that is 3 straight, ladies and gentlemen.
That's 6, 3.
3 straight
Okay.
dubs
Had to
for
keep it
the football team. I just wanted to give a big round of applause. To the
How
football
about a
team.
round of applause?
Hey, those boys are really working. Like
Get 'em.
they are getting down
Yeah.
with the get down.
Yeah.
You know,
They turned it up, man.
They are. I'm very proud of them.
How could you not be? How could you not be? I mean,
We do.
if they were losing, this is my thing. This is what kills me, okay? Because if they was losing, people would still be talking, talking bad. And
Yeah,
now they
you
start
know.
winning. It's like, oh, y'all finally start winning. I mean, look, they out there playing. All right, this is what they do every day. All right,
you feel me?
they practice hard. All right, and yeah, our expectations for them is to win. Realistically, you cannot win every game.
Yeah.
All right, and they've gotten some new pieces. All right, and now look at the confidence they've had in themselves as a team, as a unit, to be able to push forward. And now look, they can win the conference.
They can win the conference, but
They can
hold
win
that
the
thought.
conference, yeah.
We'll be right back with more football after this on Inside the Den.
This is a homage beat.
Mitch, you don't got a parking decal? Alright, you gonna get a ticket.
A parking ticket? Man, I wish somebody would give me a parking ticket. Get out of here with that. No,
You keep
I'm
doing
stuck.
all that.
Wow.
That's what you get. That's what you get. How much?
That's
How
crazy.
Much?
$50.
I bet you get that pocket decal. I bet you
Man,
listen
that's
to me.
crazy.
I bet you
That is
listen to me.
crazy. Attention all Lane College students, please be sure to get your parking decal. You can purchase a decal in the cashier's office. Parking decals are $50 for the year. This message is brought to you by Lane College.
And welcome back to Inside the Den. This has been a great show, you guys. But you know, we're gonna get back on topic before we go into that. Back to this football.
What's wrong with the homie, man? What's wrong
Back
with
to
the
this
homie?
football, man.
Special guy.
MJ was almost perfect Saturday.
Yeah.
He was 7 for 18 for
Yeah.
148 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, and guess what, you guys? He got sacked
One
once.
time. Shout out to the line.
Yeah.
Shout out to the offensive
Shout out to the
line, man. You know, that is big right there. You know, the quarterback only get touched one time.
Yep.
Granted, you know, Kentucky State's record is 0-9 now, you know, but our quarterback only got touched once.
I mean, I had said this last Monday. This was going to be a big week for the offense, and clearly they showed up putting 34 points up on the board with
Yes.
the help of the defense, who is
Our
ranked
defense is
pretty. Yeah, they got a
magnificent,
pretty
though.
decent rank in terms of
I think
all
we-
of the
I think we
defense.
were
Our defense were
ranked
number
12?
12 in,
Yeah.
in Division Two.
Exactly.
Division Two football.
Yeah, so I mean,
That is
obviously with the help,
amazing.
we got help from
Yeah.
defense, but the offense, they did exactly what it was they were supposed to do. They were supposed to come out here and they were supposed to dominate a team that hasn't gotten off to a great start at all. And I'm glad that the offensive line were able to bounce back and get things back together. And they
The
were able to
defensive
put
line went and
together
got
a
5
brilliant
sacks.
Man, and I love our D line. I love our D line. I'm
I
not just
love
I'm
it.
not just saying that because Bryce is sitting right there.
Shout out Bryce.
And he's a big guy, but him and like I always say, Cameron and your
Travis
boy,
Streeter.
Yeah, Streeter. This front. I mean, the defense as a whole, as a unit, you just see them rally to the ball. They're trying to make plays. They're savages out there, and the
Yeah.
communication is key.
Yep.
People don't know. People don't know that Burrows, and I know Bryce can allude to this. Coach Burrow's defense is complex. You have to have some type of football knowledge in order to run his defense. It's not just get in and just make an L and go tackle. I don't know if y'all did in Pop Warner. They told you just make an L at D-line and go tackle the. It's not that no more.
Oh, no, I
All
never got
It's
taught that. That's
stunts.
crazy.
It's stunt. You didn't get taught that?
Oh, run the hoop.
Nah,
we
I
had
didn't-
we
never
had
got
a
taught
run
the
the
L.
hoop. You been
Okay, a hoop. So it was an L for me, a DN.
L.
Because look, if you run upfield
And then
and you come
Benzie,
across,
yeah.
so that's an L.
Oh, no, we was.
You wanna stay on that L to stay
We
on
was
the
guarding
top.
the edge. I played DN when I was in Little League and moved.
Yeah.
Oh, it ain't on the outside? All right, bet. We gonna go make the
That's
play.
an easy call. That's an easy call too. But back on topic too, and you talked about Reynolds. You know, this is what we've been expecting from him all season. We've been looking for a game like this all season. He's a senior. You're athletic, bro. You can throw the ball. You have great vision. 4 tubs. Easy call. That's what he should be doing
Every game.
every game. But what allows
Offensive
it,
line.
the offensive line.
Yeah.
We've talked about that. He gets the ball. Sometimes he has to, run early.
He
so
he's
got
in a
it.
lot of trouble. Most of the
He be
games.
back there dancing, you
Yeah,
feel
he
me?
be back
He
there
be
doing dancing with the stars. He be back there. But no, most of the games they played in so far, he's had to probably run more than he has actually thrown the football. So I mean, the offensive line, like I said, they needed this for their confidence this week. They needed to be able to kind of get this. I'm not going to say practice game, but they needed to be able to get a little bit of a lesser challenge this week just to kind of regain some confidence and get into some momentum. And, I mean, they got the size for it. They have size.
And don't forget, we got 2 more games, and everyone thought that last week's game against Miles College was our last home game. From me looking at the schedule, we have 1 more against Livingstone. Remember that
Are they
game
gonna?
got,
So
they
they had
got
approved.
canceled?
They approved it to.
It's on the schedule.
Okay.
It
What?
says Thursday.
Okay.
Thursday
Okay.
is
The week after the Central State.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, the week is they play Central State on Saturday. That Thursday they play Livingstone.
So that's another production. Okay.
Yep.
That's how we think. That's how we think. He said, okay.
We got the setup, all that kind of,
Carrying the camera. Cool.
okay,
All right.
yeah,
You know, we gotta carry it down. You know, we gotta take it
We the
on
first ones there and the last
over
ones to
y'all.
leave. Okay, for sure.
know?
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
easy, no problem.
Subway sandwiches and all, for sure.
You know.
Hey, appreciate
So-
the Subway sandwiches though.
Yes, but you know, big shout out to the football team, man. We love you guys, man. We wish you guys the best on the finish of the season. You know, finish strong, just like we gotta finish these finals strong.
Yeah.
Just around the corner.
Time to win
So we gotta finish strong, trying to win out. You know, I told these guys at the beginning of the season, can't nobody in the league mess with y'all for real, man. All you gotta do is put your mind to it. So, and these guys has changed my mind on a lot of things since homecoming. So it's been a good vibe around campus
Yeah.
as well.
Get your steaks.
Get your steak.
Get your steaks
We
up.
want steak. We want steak.
Get your
They was
steaks up.
chanting in the crowd during the Miles game. That was crazy.
That has turned into like a big thing. the
yes,
steaks.
it has.
The
Steaks
are-
is all over the Lane
That,
College
that
Connect
created
page.
like so much on. I was reading the comments. Sometimes I really just be reading the comments.
All you
Hey,
see
the
is
comments
steaks.
is funny.
And I know I'm reading. I know the faculty is reading too, but I know they be like, "Ooh, Jesus!" But like over
Cause
a
I be like, whoa, Jesus.
man,
you know?
over a steak, like, oh, y'all folks don't deserve no steak. I'm like, well, dang, they can't get no steak.
No steak.
Folks didn't close down the calf, man. I can't go to the calf. Hey,
Football
dog.
team steak. Man. Everybody wants some steak, man. You feel me? Well, maybe you don't deserve a steak.
Yeah, fool.
Maybe you didn't go to class last month.
Let's talk
Maybe
about
you didn't go to
That's
class,
another-
man.
that's another
But that's
topic.
another topic,
Yeah,
man.
that's-
But on a serious matter, we have some very, very messed up things that's happened over the weekend.
Yeah.
First, we're going to acknowledge the fact that the beloved Aunt Andel's store on the corner of Hayes and Eden Street was burned down last night at about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
The whole store. Now, I'm going to say this. I know they got a GoFundMe going on Facebook. I think Carmela Smith has it going on Facebook. But Aunt Andale has, helped out the students at Lane College so much when it comes to, making sure that they straight. You know how some stores bother you about the 10 cent. Like, I need my 10 cent.
Yeah.
She don't even bother you about the 10 cent. How many stores can you go to and you can use your cash app? You can't go to no stores and use your cash app. You can go to Auntie's and use your cash app. You feel me? How many places when we down here at college and we can't go home because a lot of us live too far away.
True.
Aunties make sure a lot of us have plates to eat.
During the holidays.
It's interesting because when I first got out here, I didn't know anything about Auntie. When I first got out here, and somebody had told me like, "Hey, can you run me down to Auntie's?" I'm like, "Oh, your Auntie stay out here?" I didn't know who, but then I learned of why they call her Auntie because she's been like a family auntie to everyone. And people have been coming up to me like, "Bro, like this is hurt me because she was watching my kid while I was going to class, or she was doing this." I'm like, "Dang, like she's done a lot." I didn't know this, and she's done so much for the students here, and that's just a great thing.
Yeah, so make sure, man, you guys get on Facebook, get on all the Lane students, help our auntie, man. She helped you out. I know she helped your friend out. She helped me out. Trust me. I live in Detroit. There was a couple Thanksgivings I didn't go home. You feel me? And auntie made sure I had a nice plate to eat. Some good macaroni and cheese. Got the ham going.
That's a situation.
The
It's a
4th of July
situation.
barbecues. I've been
It's a
down here
situation.
I've been down here a whole summer.
I keep telling them this is
had to
Mr.
eat.
Jackson. This is
He
Mr.
gonna be the
Jackson.
president.
I'm telling you, bro, I was
President
driving.
of Lane or the president
Bro,
of
like, no,
Jackson
you can
or
make
something.
right here through this tunnel. I'm like, bro, I didn't even know they had a tunnel in Jackson. How'd you know about this? Nah, bro, go underground. I'm telling you, you're going to come right up and be right in front of the president's office. Like, why do you know this, dog? Like, why you know this? Mr. Jackson right here.
Hey, man.
Let's keep it going, man. I know we running out of time, man. Let's
Hey,
keep it
man,
going.
I just want to say a prayer to everyone that's out in Pittsburgh right now. I don't know the full story of what happened, but what I do know is that it was a great tragedy, and my condolences and my prayers go out to everyone that was involved, all the families that's close to anybody that was in that situation. My condolences go out. We love you guys, and we want you guys to keep you guys' heads up, man. I couldn't even imagine going through something like that.
In a synagogue.
Yeah.
It was literally in a synagogue where somebody walks in, and just opens fire on.
If I'm not mistaken, he walked in, so I hate Jews.
Yeah.
Like
Just walking out. I think it was 4 police officers. I know they mentioned on the football game, one person had family that one of the Pittsburgh Steelers staff, had family that was in there. It was also just a couple other people, not a couple other people, but other people.
Yeah, it was a lot of other people.
It's sick. This is like what the world is turning to, and this is what people are. Is it twisted in the mind?
Yeah, and a lot of them are getting accustomed to this, and I don't like the way that
it's becoming too much of a trend.
They say make America great again. Well, from the looks of it, it's making America worse than what it was.
Right.
True.
That's what's really going on.
True.
I really don't like how it's going, but it's up to us as the youth that's coming up to get involved more and encourage the younger people to get involved more. Voting. The midterm elections they end.
November, was it 6th? I
Yeah.
believe November 6th. I want to say.
Yeah. Yep. And then the polls open on Tuesday, November 8th, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys go out and vote, man. Voting is serious, man. Voting locally is more important than voting for the president and stuff, in my opinion, because they the ones who make the decisions of how you living right here at home.
Yep.
So make sure you guys are gonna vote. But before we get up out of here, I couldn't leave without getting into this, man. My big brother, man, all the way from California.
Yeah, man.
Inglewood, just to be exact, he is leaving forever. So no, but
I ain't gonna say forever, man.
He is graduating.
I don't say forever.
He is getting ready to graduate school. He is done for the semester. He'll be walking with me in April.
Yes, sir.
But he is done as of now. So I want to say congratulations, man.
Thanks, bro.
And,
Thanks, bro.
I wish you the best of luck on all
Thanks,
your future
bro.
endeavors.
Appreciate it.
Man. On behalf of the entire Mass Comm
Yes,
department,
yes.
we love you. We appreciate you
Much
for
love.
everything you have done here
appreciate it, man.
and the little time you were here.
Yep.
So man, it's been a blessing,
Appreciate
man,
y'all.
to be here, man.
Hey, and I just want to say, you feel me? I want to thank, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. That's first off.
Amen.
You feel me? I want to thank my mom, my family, everybody who's supported me in this journey. I've had a crazy journey. I'm not going to say rough. It's been some shakes and loops and twirls, but I'm here. I'm getting it done. I want to thank all of those who I'm friends with. All of you guys are family, and I love you all, especially all the people in the back. Everybody that's in the back, I appreciate y'all. Miss Peters from day one, I came in. I didn't even know it was a station. I came in. I was like, I'm looking for Miss Peters. She was like, oh, it's me. I walked around, seeing all the equipment, and I was just like, dang. Like, it was just from then. I not plan any of this. I came here to play football, and I came here and was like, no, this is what I want to do. Like, and that's crazy. And I just stuck to it, and it's just been an ultimate blessing, man. It's been an ultimate blessing to just be here and to be able to go back home to a job, and you know what I'm saying.
Mr. BT.
Yeah, bro.
Right, Mr.
Yeah, bro.
BET.
BET. I was able to get to BET. Like, that's every kid's dream, I think, to I'm not gonna say a dream, but some kids' dream to go to BET, and I was able to do that. So,
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm still Lane, go Lane, love Lane. Got a lot of love for Lane. Thank you to everybody. I'm gonna miss this show, dog.
Hey, just to let y'all know, man, about a year ago, me and Mitch had a conversation about putting the show together ourselves. When we were shooting the Coach Derrick Barrow show. Mm-hmm. And me and Mitch had a conversation like, man, we want to do our own show. Like, we can get up there and we can have a conversation and we can get the people involved. We don't want to just sit and talk to Coach Derrick Barrows all day. Like,
he didn't feel like sitting.
He didn't feel like sitting here talking to us all day. So,
we did our own thing.
Man, me and Mitch had a conversation. We talked about a good hour about it. And last year, we actually got the chance to, one week.
Barrows didn't show up.
And
we put the show together.
We put the show together in 30 minutes and had a 30-minute show.
Did a whole show.
And it started from there.
It
started from there, and then we had the preview shows with the basketball last year, and now it went from that. That's how it started. Now we had a whole other series.
And see, I think that's the love, because this is only my second semester here, but I am a transfer student, so I'll be carrying that torch over as a senior next year, and I'm a junior now, obviously. But I think that's the beauty of it, me kind of being a little brother with y'all and being able to sit here and learn from y'all last semester and learn again from y'all this year and kind of, pick y'all brains on little things. I got all sisters, so y'all two are kind of special for me, and I I view y'all as big brothers, and I know, right? This is touchy, But no, real talk. I view y'all as big brothers, man, and I thank y'all and I love y'all from the bottom of my heart because y'all have been a great impact to me and my.
And they back there clowning. They back there clowning. We trying to get. Hey,
but
it's
y'all,
cool.
no, I
It's
thank
cool.
y'all. I love,
No
man.
problem.
I thank y'all. And Mitch, man, I'm gonna miss you, and I love you, and I appreciate everything.
Oh yeah, no problem, bro. You got my line.
Yeah, hey, I got y'all. We gonna try to.
And when y'all come to Cali,
You know I'm coming
when
to
y'all come to
Cali.
Cali, man, when y'all come to Cali, just hit Mitch, bro.
You know
Just
I'm
hit
coming to
Mitch.
Cali. Everybody don't get the Mitch treatment though. You know?
Just come.
Everybody don't
You come
get
to
the
the crib.
Mitch treatment though.
I stay right next to the beach, so you feel me? It's
Oh yeah,
I
you
got
stay
that.
Hey, we gonna keep this going though for y'all,
You
man.
stay
When
next to
y'all,
the beach.
when y'all gone,
That's
we
the
gonna
plan.
keep this
That was
going,
the
and we
goal.
gonna.
Yep, that's
that was the
goal.
goal
We
to
gonna do
leave
y'all
the
proud.
foundation. You feel me? Because once I make it big, I promise I'm coming back and I'm giving.
Oh.
I'm giving directly to the department. Let me
To
stop,
the
let me stop.
mass communications department.
Let me stop. Hey man, we probably extended. We probably extended. Let's wrap this thing up.
But you know, that's it from the show Inside the Den. My name is Justin Robinson. This is De-Jon Mitchell and Tyler
Fight on.
Newkirk. We'll holler at y'all next week. Peace.
Fight on, Raider Nation.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.